Let's be honest. Nobody disrespects you to your face at first. They don't walk up and say, "I don't respect you." That's not how the world works. Instead, they do it quietly. They reply late. They cancel plans. They interrupt you. They joke about you. They act like you're not important. And here's the part that hurts the most. They do it while smiling. And you feel it. You feel the disrespect in your chest. But you don't know how to respond. Because if you react emotionally, you look weak. And if you stay silent, you feel like you lost. So you do what most people do. You pretend it doesn't matter. But deep down, you know it matters. Because disrespect is not just rude behavior. Disrespect is a message. A message that says, "You are not a threat. You are easy to control. You are easy to ignore." And once people decide that about you, they treat you like you're invisible. Today, I'm going to show you the brutal reason people secretly disrespect you, and how Stoicism combined with dark psychology makes you untouchable, not by being aggressive, not by begging for respect, but by becoming someone they cannot manipulate. Because in this world, the most dangerous man is not the loudest man. The most dangerous man is the man who cannot be provoked. Disrespect doesn't happen randomly. It follows a pattern, a predictable pattern. And if you understand this pattern, you will never be confused again. Let me explain it with a simple truth. People treat you based on what they believe they can get away with. That's it. That's the whole game. They test your boundaries. And if you don't punish the test, they escalate. First, it's a joke. Then it becomes a habit. Then it becomes a label. And eventually, people start seeing you as the easy person. The one they can cancel on. The one they can ignore. The one they can disrespect without consequences. And most men don't realize they're being downgraded until it's too late. Because the disrespect is subtle. It's never direct at first. It looks like, "I forgot to text you back." "Oh, sorry. I didn't see your message." "Relax, it's just a joke." "Don't be so sensitive. You're overthinking it." These sentences are not harmless. They are psychological weapons. They are designed to make you doubt yourself. And once you doubt yourself, you lose your position. Let's talk about why this happens. The hidden reason people disrespect you. People disrespect you because they sense something. They sense you are afraid of conflict. They sense you are afraid of losing people. They sense you are afraid of being disliked. And the moment someone senses that you fear rejection, they know they can control you. Because if you fear rejection, you will compromise your dignity to stay accepted. You will tolerate disrespect to keep peace. You will laugh at jokes that hurt you. You will pretend you're okay when you're not. And every time you do that, you teach people how to treat you. The world is not moral. The world is a hierarchy. And in every hierarchy, people look for signals. They look for signals of weakness. Signals like apologizing too much, smiling too much, speaking too fast, over-explaining, seeking approval, being overly available, trying too hard to be liked. These are not nice traits. These are survival signals. They signal, "I need you. I need validation. I can't handle rejection." And when people sense neediness, they stop respecting you. Because respect is not built on need. Respect is built on self-sufficiency. A man who doesn't need anything is unpredictable. A man who doesn't need anything is dangerous. And humans respect danger, even if they pretend they don't. Now let's go deeper. Because Stoicism explains how to control yourself. But dark psychology explains why people do this to you in the first place. Stoicism was built for men who lived in chaos, wars, politics, betrayal, power struggles. Marcus Aurelius didn't live in a comfortable modern world. He lived in a world where one wrong reaction could get you killed. And that's why Stoicism is not soft. Stoicism is cold discipline. The Stoics understood something that most people today ignore. Your reaction is your reputation. The moment you react emotionally, you reveal your weakness. And once weakness is revealed, people use it. Epictetus said, "If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit." That line is brutal, because it means your enemy didn't defeat you. You defeated yourself by reacting. Stoicism teaches you a different approach. Instead of reacting, you observe. Instead of speaking, you pause. Instead of explaining, you decide. Because Stoicism is not about suppressing emotion. It's about controlling the direction of your mind. A Stoic man understands this. The world will always test you. People will always try to push you. So your job is not to avoid disrespect. Your job is to become the kind of person disrespect doesn't work on. That is the Stoic mindset. Now here's the most important Stoic principle for respect. You are not entitled to fairness. The Stoics did not believe life was fair. They believed life was training. Every insult is training. Every disrespect is training. Every betrayal is training. And the weak man complains. But the Stoic man studies. He asks, "What does this reveal about them? What does this reveal about me? What did I allow?" Because a Stoic takes responsibility. Not because he blames himself, but because responsibility gives power. If you blame others, you become a victim. And victims are not respected. Victims are pitied. And pity is the opposite of respect. A Stoic man does not want pity. He wants control. And control starts with this mindset. Nothing outside me can force me to react. That mindset alone changes everything. Because when people realize they cannot control your emotions, they stop trying. Now let's go into the dark side. Because if you want to dominate socially, you must understand the psychology of disrespect. Here's what nobody tells you. Disrespect is not random. Disrespect is a strategy. And many people use it unconsciously. In dark psychology, there is a concept called status testing. Humans are obsessed with status, not because they are evil, but because status means safety. In ancient times, low status meant death. So the brain evolved to constantly measure. Who is above me? Who is below me? Who can I control? Who can control me? This is why people test you. They don't wake up thinking, "I will disrespect him today." They simply feel an instinct. They push a little, and they watch. If you react emotionally, they learn they can control you. If you stay calm, they feel uncertain, and uncertainty is fear. So they either respect you, or they avoid you. Let's talk about the most common disrespect tactics. 1. The joke disrespect. Someone makes a joke about you in front of others. They smile. They laugh. But they're watching your eyes. If you laugh too hard, you look weak. If you get angry, you look unstable. They want you to lose. Because if you lose emotionally, they win socially. 2. The interrupt disrespect. Interrupting is not just rudeness. It's dominance. It says, "My voice matters more than yours." If you allow it repeatedly, your status drops. 3. The delay disrespect. Someone replies late on purpose. Not always, but sometimes. It's a way to signal. You are not a priority. If you chase, you lose. If you double text, you lose. If you act desperate, you lose. 4. The cancel disrespect. They cancel last minute, and you say, "No problem." But it is a problem. Not because they canceled, but because they didn't value your time. Time is the currency of respect. If someone wastes your time, they're telling you your life is cheap. 5. You're overthinking disrespect. This is a classic manipulation tactic. They disrespect you, and when you react, they say, "You're too sensitive. You're overthinking." This is psychological. Gaslighting. It's meant to make you doubt your own perception. And once you doubt your perception, you become easier to control. Now here's the key lesson. Dark psychology is not about becoming evil. It's about becoming aware. Because if you don't understand manipulation, you will always be manipulated. And if you are manipulated, you will never be respected. Now let's move into the part you came for. How to fix it. How to rebuild respect. How to become untouchable again. Strategies. This is where everything changes. Because respect is not something you ask for. Respect is something you enforce. And enforcement requires rules. Here are the rules you will live by. Strategy 1. Stop reacting fast. Fast reactions are weakness. They show people they have access to your nervous system. A calm man is terrifying, because he looks like he has nothing to lose. So the next time someone disrespects you, pause. Look at them. Let them sit in their own discomfort. Silence is not weakness. Silence is pressure. Strategy 2. Master the cold correction. You don't yell. You don't argue. You correct. Example. Someone interrupts you. You stop speaking. You look at them. Then you say, calmly, "Let me finish." And then you continue. No anger. No drama. That is dominance. Because you didn't ask. You commanded. Strategy 3. Remove access. If someone repeatedly disrespects you, you don't chase. You remove access. Stop replying quickly. Stop inviting them. Stop giving them your energy. People only value what they can lose. So make them lose you. Not with anger. With calm disappearance. Strategy 4. Speak in short sentences. Weak men overtalk. Strong men speak like a knife. Short, sharp, final. Instead of, "I don't know, I think maybe." Hey, no. Instead of, "I'm sorry but I can't." Hey, "I'm not doing that." Instead of, "I don't like when you." Hey, "Don't do that again." Short sentences are power, because they signal certainty. Strategy 5. Stop smiling as defense. Many people smile when uncomfortable. It's a defense mechanism, but it makes you look submissive. You don't need to look angry. You need to look neutral. Neutral face equals unreadable. Unreadable equals feared. Feared equals respected. Strategy 6. Make your time expensive. The fastest way to regain respect is to value your own time. If someone cancels on you last minute, you don't beg. You don't complain. You simply respond like this. "All right." And next time they ask, you're busy. Because they must learn. Your time is not free. Strategy 7. Learn to disappoint people. This is the ultimate power. Most men fear disappointing people, so they become slaves. But if you want respect, you must accept one reality. Some people will not like your boundaries. Good. Let them leave. Because respect comes when people realize you are willing to lose them. The man who fears losing people will always be used. Strategy 8. Never defend your ego. Here's a dark rule. The moment you defend your ego, you admit you were hurt. And being hurt is normal. But showing it is dangerous. So instead of defending, you redirect. Someone says, "You're not that important." You respond, "Maybe." And you smile slightly. That destroys them. Because you didn't fight. You didn't give them emotional reward. And that is the ultimate weapon. Because manipulators feed on reaction. Starve them. Strategy 9. Become physically disciplined. This is real. Your body is your message. If you look tired, weak, and unstructured, people treat you like you are. Discipline creates aura. Work out. Sleep. Eat clean. Build structure. You don't need to be huge. You need to look controlled. Because controlled men look powerful. Strategy 10. Don't seek revenge. Seek position. Weak men seek revenge. Strong men seek position. If someone disrespects you, don't waste energy proving them wrong. Build yourself. Grow. Become so powerful they regret ever testing you. That's Stoicism. Silent improvement. No talking. No complaining. Just results. Now let's hit the final part. The final truth that separates weak men from untouchable men. Here is the brutal reason people secretly disrespect you. Because they believe you will tolerate it. That's it. They sense you fear conflict. They sense you fear being disliked. They sense you fear being alone. And the moment they sense fear, they stop respecting you. So if you want respect, stop begging for it. Stop trying to be liked. Stop trying to be understood. Become controlled. Become disciplined. Become silent. Because the man who cannot be manipulated cannot be disrespected. Stoicism is not peace. Stoicism is dominance over yourself. And when you dominate yourself, the world automatically adjusts. They don't respect you because you demand it. They respect you because they feel something. This man is not easy. This man is not emotional. This man is not available for games. This man is untouchable. And once you reach that level, you don't need to fight for respect. Respect finds you.